All right, I want you guys to show a lot of love and support for Hillary Boston.
You're sitting on your bed, crying on the brink of a crash out. You're wondering, how am I going to pay that Spectrum bill? You're thinking about all the things that are happening in your mind. And then you hear a ping notification, and somebody messages you, I'll pay you for your feet pictures dunked in ketchup. This is just one of the many types of messages that us women get in this sort of situation. I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to go with best case scenario first here. Best case scenario is that they say hello, I say no thank you, they say sorry. Perfect. Thank you for understanding, you know. This person, let's see, I blurred out the guy's face and the fish's face just in case you all knew the fish. This is a new picture of me. LOL, do I look familiar at all? Ha. Nope. I don't know what he said next, you're blocked, because it wasn't, he didn't understand that was the end of the conversation. So I don't know you. I don't know I don't know the fish. What do I do from here? Thank you. I'm glad there's somebody on the other side. FaceTime, I'll pay you to answer. I wish I had an ounce of this person's audacity. Like, it sounds like a ransom. Like, you want me to answer because you are kidnapped. This is a situation where I don't believe when a man says, I just want to be friends, and this is exactly the reason why. I have a feeling that this guy was kicked out of Facebook dating, because he says, you must be my appendix or something, because I don't understand how you work, but this feeling in my stomach makes me want to take you out. Would you want to go out on a date? Sorry, funny attempt at asking. And then he sends a picture of weed. Bro, I am an adult woman. I can attain my own weed. And I haven't responded, by the way. Then he goes, not using this as a dating website. What's this then? But people don't like random people messaging me. Interesting. I'm trying to make friends. Hope you have a good day. Good morning. Hope you're having a great day. Bro, give your dad his weed back and leave me alone. Oh, man. This guy coming up, I feel like he was auditioning for Love Island because he says, funny girls are so bomb. Hi, I'm Bobby. I'm a Scorpio and I love to laugh. Rough. This person, I think you forgot to text back, but my dick got your attention. I don't know who you are. I've never seen your face or the dick. Wow, your tits, huge. Okay, this one I'm going to admit went on for way too long. This next one here. I allowed this so inside of me there are two wolves. There's one that is a people pleaser and the other one is an avoidant. So this person said, hey, can I ask you a question? I said, what's up? They said, are you into women at all? Because you're really pretty. And I said, thank you so much, but I'm not looking for anything right now. You would think that would be the end of the conversation. No, they said, ouch. So again, it just went on for way too long here. How's your night going? Just curious if anything has changed. Do you do comedy? How's your day? Guess what? Hey, how are you? And then we got, can I ask you something? And then a nude. And I should have I should have blocked them when they said, has anything changed? Because obviously they don't respect that I said I wasn't interested. But I just continued to let it go. I didn't respond to that. So then they said, I'm sorry, I went for a Hail Mary. I feel bad now, but not bad enough to ask how your day is. And then they said, I'm so sorry. How sorry are they? Sorry enough to ask if I'd ever be a third in sex. And that's when I blocked them, because why did it take that long? Because sometimes you look at your messages and you're like, you look at them, you get a notification, you look at it, you hate it, and you keep going with your life and you forget. You're like, I'm going to block them later, and then you don't. And that's how that happened. This next person I have known for a while. We were acquaintances. He was friends with my sister's boyfriend at the time. We would hang out in the same friend group, but we were never friends on social media at all. And I wasn't super friends with him at all. So he says, in case no one has told you today, your titties are amazing. I did not mean to send that. I'm not saying they don't. Not saying they don't. Just didn't mean to send that. Anyway, how's your day going? I was so grateful that I would not hear from this man again when my sister broke up with him. When my sister broke up with her boyfriend, but then he sent me this. Next one. Hello, Hillary, how you doing? If I may know, why are you keeping my messages unread? Again, ounce of audacity. I wish that I was this bold. This next one, I know him as a comedian. He's never spoken to me. He's never looked me in the eye. But at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night, I get this. Want to hang out? Lots of question marks. Come over? I don't remember what I unsent. I'm going to be real with you. I don't remember what I unsent. But I did want to make my message clear to him. I was not interested. This one's probably the most cringiest message I've gotten recently. Warning, falling into your DMs like a Chelsea Peretti mic drop. I don't know why Facebook thought we should be friends, but you were on that random recommended friends generator, and I thought your profile was hilarious. Turns out your entire page is hilarious, and you're super cute and fun. So I'm not saying your boobs. I'm not trying to see your boobs, or am I? Banana emoji. Or even expect a reply, but just wanted to give you a compliment. Hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for the ad. Seriously, hot. You would think by the first message that I was not interested from there.
But you added them.
I did. Yeah, that's my fault. That's why, honestly, and we'll get to that later because there's another one that went that way. I added them. You're correct. So this one is my grandma. And you would think, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. You would think, oh, this is so sweet. Your grandmother thinks about you and loves you and wants to send you things like this. She's a terrible person. And she did a terrible job at being a grandma, so she's blocked. Her ass is blocked. She beat my ass every day, and now she's trying to send me AI good night clocks. Sweet dreams. I never dreamed sweetly at her place ever. You're blocked. You're blocked. Oh, this is the one I was talking about being added. I learned from this message not to just add anyone. Hello, hey. I said, fuck off. They said, ouch, bad day. Yeah, as soon as you messaged me, my day was ruined. I said, if someone doesn't answer you the first 2 times, don't keep pestering. They said, some people don't see. Don't friend people you don't want to be friends with. And he got my ass. Honestly, he's right. I shouldn't have friended him. Should have known. And I said, don't DM people just because you're lonely. He said, have a good day. So we found some sort of common ground at the end. But at what cost? Oh, this is I've never had anyone DM me about something so bizarre as a question. Would you possibly be interested in pretending to be a giant and rampage a miniature box city? And I will pay you. I can't explain everything, and I have examples, and that's confusing, but honestly pretty cool. So had I agreed to this, it could have either been the most coolest side quest ever, or I could be in a trash bag in the river. So I did not take that chance. You just never know. This one is, so this guy is responding to a photo that I posted on Instagram. He says, "You on the left?" I said, "No, I'm the one with the hairy nipples on the right." He said, "Are you the girl standing on the left or the one on the couch?" I said, "Why are you asking?" He said, "Your beauty caught my attention." I said, "You don't even know which one I am." So I sent him a picture. I said, "This is me." His response, y'all, "You're so hot. You're blocked. You fucking horny ass. You're blocked." I gave him Uncle Randy's number and then I blocked him. This one, "What's up, Hillary?" The full government name is sending me. "What's up, Hillary Boston? How are you? What's up? How's your week? What's up, Hillary Boston? I ran sound for you at 21st Amendment. Nothing gets me wetter." Then someone, when I'm working, clocked in, and they're hitting on me, and I'm trapped. Nothing makes me, especially when that person is doing sound for me or like doing any sort of show situation. And this person, I will say, has a reputation of treating women poorly. So if you know who this is, you're not crazy. And I say that to be a little serious here, just to be a little serious. Although this show is to be hilarious and we want to like have fun with people who just message, even when we message back, like sometimes it's a fun situation for all of us. It can be serious sometimes. You know, like the ending result sometimes of a man stalking a woman online is death. To be real, to be quite real. So if you don't agree with this sort of like catharsis, or if this is something that you've never had to deal with before, because these are mild and hilarious compared to what other women have had to deal with, understand that that woman who isn't responding to you online, that woman you don't know, that woman who you're texting on a non-dating site, she's just thinking about all the possibilities, like the endless possibilities. And I'm not talking about like Olive Garden breadsticks like endless possibilities. I'm talking about the not good ones. So let's think about that the next time we send a text like this. "Hey Hillary, can we get your number? At least with us, you can count on a text back." What the fuck, Taco Bell? This is actually my most toxic relationship. I have a love relationship with Taco Bell. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. I'm Hillary Boston. Sorry, Lena. I should have told you.